Hello, everyone. I am reaching out for help and to actually tell my true story. There's creators on this app that have been causing real harm to vulnerable people. They are extremely dangerous and they won't stop. They spread rumors, make false accusations, twist a narrative, and have caused harm to a disabled trans woman and to multiple other people, as well as to myself. These creators are Echo They Them, or they're at LGBTQ Echo. They have heard a story about my life as a child and have chose to weaponize it. This is a story I used to tell to educate people on the real dangers of the alt-right pipeline, which is live and active on this app. When I was 12 or 13, we got internet in our house, dial-up. My time on that internet was on AOL. If you're old enough to know, the chat rooms were pretty much unmonitored. I was 12 or 13 years old, and I have seen stuff that no human being should ever see. In addition to that, I was also groomed and indoctrinated into alt-right ideologies. This is when I was 12 or 13. I also had a group of friends that did not help the situation, that felt the same way, and fell down a very confusing rabbit hole of bigotry and neo-Nazism. I've always been open about this. I have never lied about this. I use this as a tale, a cautionary tale about the dangers of the alt-right pipeline. When I was 16, I was in my bedroom by myself with a 10-piece piece of paper on my tongue, listening to White Zombies, 1965, and tattooed something on myself that is vile. When I was 17, I got arrested, and part of the probation process was to go through a certain amount of classes. At those classes, I met a hippie named Socks, who challenged my thinking and started the process of deconstructing the indoctrination I received as a child in an area that had very active neo-Nazis and Clorox clans in it. This is my story to tell. It's not anyone else's. They have chosen to use my story and twist it to gain clout on my back to harm other people. They have recruited members of the BIPOC community, the queer community, and other vulnerable communities to help spread this information for clout. They are not telling accurate information. They have bastardized my life story that I used to use to educate people with. Because the indoctrination process of the alt-right pipeline has not changed. I have extensive knowledge in how they operate, especially when it comes to vulnerable boys, because that's their target for the alt-right pipeline. These people are dangerous. They are liars, and evidence will be released of them lying. One example of them lying is I have an X-Man tattoo. They do not know where I tattooed myself. I will not give them that clarity. The tattoo has been covered up since I was 18 years old. In a time when Indiana tattooing was illegal, laser removal was not an option. So I had to get this tattoo done in the back of a trailer in a trailer park. I'm actually surprised I don't have hepatitis. Now, Phantom or Percy, or they are using their friend's account, Rue, has claimed that we've had a relationship that lasted 6 to 7 months. That is false. It was maybe 2 months tops. I ended it when they shown who they really are, an immature child. Percy also claims that they have contacted me through all this shenanigans to try to work out an agreement. That is false. They have never contacted me at all, other than hosting lives where they are spreading lies. Echo will not listen to anyone that does not support his narrative. Echo will use racism to fight transphobia. Echo will use sexism to fight transphobia. Echo is a despicable, incompetent, self-righteous piece of trash. I am asking for the Pride community to assist me in understanding that my life story is not for anyone else to tell and manipulate and fabricate. I cannot use my life story anymore to educate because of these clowns. They are dangerous. They are causing real harm. And if you believe anything they say without actually talking to the person they are accusing, you are a piece of trash too.